Egypt's military troops are now unmatched in the known world, but the new pharaoh, Khazakimwe of the Second Dynasty, now also demands a powerful navy based at Behet. Nothing less than a fleet of warships will suffice to allow us dominion over the high seas. But timber is scarce, as our climate supports only a few sparse areas of forest. Cedar may be imported at great cost from Byblos in the land of Lebanon to the northeast. Fortunately, exports of our native papyrus will provide a means of offsetting this expense.
And welcome back to Pharaoh A New Era. This is mission number 7, the other one, Behet. We've already done Abedju, and I felt that one was substantially more difficult than this one. We'll talk about why. They have the same population of 2,500. This one only requires a culture rating of 15, a monument rating of 7, so we'll be required to build 1 medium mastaba, a prosperity rating of 20, and a kingdom rating of 45. You can say this is a military mission for the Navy. Pharaoh requires a navy, as you can see. It's telling you here how to get your navy. So we're going to pause it. We're going to attempt to pause it. And we're going to look, see all of this gold over here, and we can mine it. So that right there is just passive income. Right? So look over here. We have farmland here, farmland here. Let's get into our resources. We have chickpeas, so we have crops, barley, we have fish. And then production, of course, we have gold, we have clay, we have potter. We have barley, and we have brewing. We do not have flax, but we can import flax to make linen if we really so wanted. Reed gatherer and to papyrus, which is over there. We only have 2 gods, Ra and Osiris, with Ra being the patron. Full-on military, 1 median mastaba, and of course nothing's changed with our entertainment. Yeah, I feel that this mission is substantially easier. Get all your resources, get your gold going. I imagine Pharaoh's going to make demands. We're going to get bricks for that. The trading is very similar. You buy wood from Byblos. Hemna will sell us bricks. Perjuit will sell us, or Wadjet will sell us bricks. I don't think making an export economy is too big of an idea here. Honestly, so I think it'd be pretty easy. Kind of have an idea, scoping this out, of where I want to place my house, or place my main building, I guess I should say. Kind of leading off of here. I bet we can probably get 8 farms or so here. If we really make Osiris happy, that should be plenty. Remember that your village palace and everything has to be built on grass, or has to touch grass at least. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. Alright, let's kind of scope this out and see. So I like to show this part because this is really where probably a lot of people struggle. Remember, don't always cramp yourself up against the Nile or somewhere else. You know, give yourself space, give yourself place for industry. I'm going to have all of this for industry if I need it, you know? There we go. That's what we want. We want this to be at the corner here, to still be part of our area, kind of, but we're going to have it right at the corner. I feel that's the best spot, because not only does that give us a straight shot for gold coming in, they don't have to walk all the way down and around, but it also, we lose 1 house, basically, and it'll provide quite a bit of desirability. So we're going to start here at this one. We're just going to, since this one already counts, we're going to go over 7. Up, 17. Remember, this is just my housing block. You can come up with your own. This is what I prefer. I've been using it for years. You can do it pretty much by memory. 17 again. If I have all my jugglers and everybody over here, that means I'm going to have my entertainment over here. So I go 1, 2, up 5, over 3, 1, 2, up 5, and over 3. Always check your work with these. Good to go, because they have changed. So let's see, I think the base fair game. I don't know why they changed that. Awesome, we have that now. I will destroy this Kingdom Road later and rebuild it to go out, but just for now, I want to put that there as a reminder that I'm going to have a road going out this way. So we'll have basically a 3 intersection loop for this, and if we need to, we can always take this too and expand out that way. Okay, let's see here. I want to expand houses very quickly, and we will have hopefully a passive set of income. Remember, we only started with 5,000. We're already 500 in. So, let's see here. We're going to go up here. Double check. We're good. All right. If we're going to have food come in this way, we want our bazaars and everything here to be straight away. So, I will skip. If you saw in the last mission, I had a hiccup with housing from building them all together. I'm going to go back to my normal method of skipping until they get moved in. So yeah, 1, 2. I think I'm going to have my village palace over here a little bit, so 2,500 is not hard to reach with this housing block. Let's go ahead and unpause and let people start moving in. With these, you want to make sure you start down there. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. That looks good. Let's get our basic services in. Police station. We do have Reed, so we need an apothecary, firehouse, and architect's post. Alright, and this is one of the only, and of course, I'm sorry, a physician. So, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I know employees needed. We're going to keep expanding pretty quickly as soon as they all move in. This is one of the very few missions you will throw down a palace very quickly. Then while we're at it, let's look at this. Nice. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to pause it real quick just because I want to get this infrastructure in here. Have it going that way. Always remember, use your flat mode. Hit F. It used to be for fire back in the other Pharaoh, but works well for that here. Yeah, I think I might zigzag that. A little bit of a waste. Because if we do that, then if we roadblock there, we can throw our architect's post right here, and he will just scout all this, and we will never miss a mine. So these will only collapse; they won't catch on fire. So nice. We are having people move in. When they transform into those 4 houses like that, they become 1. Is when we want to continue adding in. Alright, gold is more important than food. Alright, so people are moving in. We're already catching up on our workforce. So now I want to plan this out down here. We have this here. We're not going to build any more houses over here, so we're free to basically expand straight out from here if we so desire. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Over. You know what? Let's do that better. And then, like, planning this out on the last moment thing. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 granary. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2 granaries. Right? And then 1, 2. That's 5. That's 1, 2, 3. That's storage yards. And then back in. Let's watch our money. Clean that up a little bit. All right. All right, so we're basically just kind of hang tight for a little bit until we get more money. It's very easy, I guess, on this one to just blow through all your money in the beginning. and go into debt, especially because we're not getting taxes, we're just paying wages, and these require a little bit of time. Pretty much nailed that employment thing right there, so awesome. There's our first bit of gold. There's our first lot of gold. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 gold right there. Speed her up just a little bit. Awesome. Okay. I did that because it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So it'll be 2 granaries and 2 storage yards, just right here. Normally I branch out, but I have other plans on this side. So now that we have this road connecting to that, we will bring this road over. We should be free to destroy all of this and put in some water, because that was a mistake. Fantastic. Okay, now it shouldn't yell at us about the Kingdom Road not being connected, because it goes up and then over that way. Awesome. Let's get cracking. Okay, it is inundation. Awesome. Oh, the gods. The gods. So raw. We have 395 people. So each one of these is good for basically 375 for the patron, and then 187 for the small shrine, and then the these catch fire? No, they don't. Should know that as much as I stack these near my mines. These for non-patron god, they give 750. So Osiris should be very happy, and then Ra should be getting by. Plus he has extra because he's a patron. You always need to have at least one more than your patron. Alright, we got a couple more houses going. Build, build, build. Yes, more people. Said I'm not too worried about population in this, because I plan on expanding fairly quickly and trying to get everything going. Because so the issue with this farmland is that you can't have like a nice road that goes along the whole thing. You have to like branch out over here and branch out over there. So I'm going to take advantage of that and go out that way and kind of loop things back in. Plus, we're going to put play in. I'm going to go up one. Alright. Down. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You think I can count by now? So if we break it off at 11, that's fine. That just means we'll have spots for everything else. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back over. Fantastic. Put that there, put that there, put that there, and put that there. Should be one big loop, but it should work just fine. We branch off that way, put a roadblock. Awesome. There we go. Crowds are doing fine. Alright, so first things first, I want to feed our people. For that flood to go out. Awesome. Looks like that's as far as it's gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 should be fine for now. Remember that you do need to have access to all of these. See how the road... barely got that one in there. So if we have 5 so each work camp can supply a maximum of 4 workers per month, right? So technically it would work. Usually you want, if I click on the right thing, usually you want more than that. So we are going to go 1, 2, and then we will add in our firehouse architect's post right there. And that should start sending workers out. There they go. So you can see there's a 2, a 2, and the less camps you have, the longer it takes technically. So speed this up a little bit. I want to watch these walkers here to make sure they get all the way across. Nice. Raw gave us kingdom rating. Alright, very nice. So hopefully we'll watch this go up over here. Okay, it looks like our walkers are doing exactly what we want them to do. What is our unemployment? Okay. Well, we have money, we have that, we have unemployment. You know what that means? It's time for the mines. Alright, so we are going to roadblock right there because I want to make sure he continues to do a loop. Alright. Nah, not so much workforce or unemployment anymore. Alright, chickpeas are going good. Let's see. What are... Before here says food. Our food levels are low. Yes, I know that. What do we produce? Okay. Millimeter is bad. Raw is okay. Because remember, it's 375 and then 187, so that's 4, 5, 20. So we're actually under for raw. So... put another temple down to raw since we have all this area over here. We will do another temple to Cyrus. That should be good. 6. Yes. Yep, it's going up. We really want to start getting those double productions. So. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here, set up a few more things, and then I'll be back to show you what I've done. Alright, we have our first harvest in. Threw down some barley farms in the middle. We got a lot of beer going. We have our clay pit here with a couple of potters going. We have our first full storage yard here, so let's go ahead and start feeding our people. You can see we're right at that unemployment. We have another 2 work camps over here. Let's go ahead and build our I don't know if I really want to put that there. Ah, there it is. Pharaoh already wants pottery. It's only 500, but he always wants pottery. So, pause that there. Put down another clay pit. And tell our... I'm gonna tell him don't buy. Don't buy. So there we go. So now they should not be buying pottery at all. We got it. But will it be there in time? Who knows? So, speaking of that, we are minus 11 on the workforce. So it is definitely a food issue right now. We still have Pharaoh wanting beer. So as soon as we see 2 carts of beer delivered, we barely made it. So you have until the wire, I guess, to dispatch. There's no travel time, so that means Pharaoh is probably going to give us some bricks. So let's find a place to put some bricks. I'm not sure where we want to put the mastaba yet. Let's go ahead and we'll just put it right here for now. Tell it to accept all this. We don't have employees. Hopefully more will keep moving in. Alright guys, our housing is evolving decently, going up. We had a little bit of desirability. Food, they're getting there. So I really want to get started on the mastaba as well. We're going to go ahead. I think we're going to put it right here. So that should work in nice. We've already got some bricks there. So that means we can take here. Where's our unemployment at? There we go. Start adding. Put in 3. So they're already leveling it out. We had some extra peasant workforce, it looks like. Leveling that out. Let's take a look. We got extra barley still there. We had just had a population explosion. So we can see here Ra is already resentful. That did not take long. So remember, if we have 3, if these are good for about 375, and we already have, I can turn them. We already have 1, 2. I don't know why we're adding it up. We can just look here. 375, 375. It's 6, 750. That's 750. You can see here we're at 4, so we need at least probably at least 2 more. All right, and then here we have 2, so that's 750. That's 1400. So we probably need 1 more as well to Osiris. There we go. We have 3, 4, and 1. We should be back to those blessings here shortly. Let's give them some shrines to fill in the holes. What do they want? Entertainment. We have the workforce. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and get our entertainment in there. So we want, remember we want a, oh, we're building there. Building there. So we can put the juggler school here. Remember, we don't want it too far. I was planning on putting it there, but now I put the monument there. And then the conservatory here. And the dance school there. So that means I need to add in, these will catch on fire. So we need to add a firehouse. So he'll actually walk this right here and just keep these 2 buildings from catching on fire. Alright, we just received a request from Pharaoh for 1,400 fish. I had literally just set this fishing up. I only have 3 fishing wharves up. I put this down here to get all this to accept none, and the bazaars will not sell fish either, so hopefully we will get it before we have 12 months, so we have a year to get 1,400 fish basically. I can just extend this out. Actually, that'd probably be a better idea. Put a couple more fishing wharves in. All come down here with this. So, of course, the shipwright does have to make the boats. He is making them now. I believe this is the only one here. Oh, there's one way down there. I did put the ferry crossing in and a dock. That way we can start getting wood in. I'm going to build my warships over here on this big flat area. Alright guys, we have more than exceeded our request for Pharaoh here. We're going to go ahead and send that off. And I will start accepting fish again. Tell this granary here to get all. So hopefully now our food will start being transferred down here because we're still having issues with food. I've been throwing festivals for Osiris pretty much non-stop because I have the money to do it. Trying to import bricks as well. Opened all the trade routes. Alright, we pretty much immediately received a request for papyrus. So as soon as we got that set up, Pharaoh's like, I want some of that. So it's a good thing we already had it set up. We'll get it stocked up. We'll definitely be able to meet that by his 12-month requirement. But it's just ironic. So it went pottery, beer, and now it's papyrus. So, and fish, and now it's papyrus. So, gotta keep Pharaoh happy. I wish he'd give me more bricks though, please. Alright guys, we'll be back here soon. Alright, so we finally got our first notification that a foreign army will be here in 18 months. It doesn't say if it'll be by ship or what have you. I assume it will be by ship, because it's a Navy mission. However, I've yet to start my Navy. I got everything ready. It's just that, yeah, population has kind of been an issue because I don't see a courthouse in this. What the hell? There is no courthouse. So that's new to a Pharaoh New Era, and definitely throwing me for a loop on that one. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because I'm still 500 short on my population. And yeah. Well, let's get some warships in here. Two of those should be good. They do require 15 workers a pop. Our rating's up. We have our culture. We have that. We just need our monument, and we're in our house and our population, and we're done. I can't believe they'd restrict you for a courthouse. It is late at night, so maybe I'm just missing it. But we have ferry, scribal, hygiene, safety, administration. No, we're definitely missing a courthouse. Harvest double, good. We are still struggling with food, even with all of this. I cut back the barley significantly. We are hosting the living daylights out of Osiris here. Just trying to get better inundations and better food because it is down to the wire. I'm thinking I might just start importing food, honestly. Is that a thing? Money's not really an issue. What can we import for food? Export lettuce. That's nice. Oh, we can import figs. We can import chickpeas. Oh, that's 33. Available for import. Let's import as we need and put down. Fortunately, we're going to put down a storage yard because it will not deliver straight to a granary. And we will accept all figs. So our granaries get filled up. It's just they disappear. I guess we kind of down to the wire on a lot of that. We're doing good on the mastaba. We only need 8,000 bricks, which is not too bad. So, hey, figs are already here. So that's good. That'll be a nice little backup food just in case, because I mean we have the money. So. It hasn't ever hampered us. We haven't had any houses devolve or anything because of it, but it's definitely been something I've had to worry about. So, alright. We already have our 3 warships up and going. That should be plenty. Alright, guys. We were speeding ahead here, waiting for the invasion to happen. Answered a bunch of instant Pharaoh requests for papyrus and stuff like that, and he gave us some bricks instantly, and it completed our mastaba. So this should end the mission instantly. I did just build up another housing unit over here, just a basic one to get us above our 2,500. And that was that. Victory. Pharaoh is pleased. You have mastered the seas and river and made good use of the resources they offer. The mighty navy you built patrols the waterways, securing our borders. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause right there so we can see. I just built this other unit up here, and it's just basic houses with some food and water, stuff like that. Get us over our cap. gave us a little bit of unemployment to work with. My ships never got used. We never had any combat. I managed to finish the mission before we had to actually go to war, so that's good. Food was always an issue until towards the end. And honestly, looking back now, a mistake I should have made, a thing I should have done is I should have started importing food early. Because the more food we import, the more people we can build like this, and then the more gold mines we can have, and then it just kind of repeats. We didn't. I struggled with unemployment for most of the mission, not having enough workforce due to not having a courthouse. That is so interesting. So. Alright guys, that was Behet over here, the other side of Mission 7. We're going to move on to Mission 8. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.